I was responding to my husband's text.
Oh, I love it. The text on the watch. See, that's something I don't have yet.
My cell phone is on the outs with me, and the screen touch doesn't work, and so I have to do everything via voice at the moment.
Well, hey, there you go. Is he on his way home?
He's back to working. He's back to working long days, so he doesn't get off till 8 tonight because classes started today. So,
wow. All right, living that mommy life. Okay. All right, hi you guys. We are talking about the Challenge Tracker app, the Beachbody Challenge Tracker app, and the health bet that's going on right now. And so if you happen to be catching this replay or you haven't done it yet and you're on the call, pause it, take a minute, and download my Challenge Tracker app. So what is my Challenge Tracker app? It's the Beachbody application that you can download onto your phone if you have an iPhone or an Android. Otherwise, you can go online to mychallengetrackerapp.com. And you can actually download it from iTunes right on your computer. So I have it now in iTunes on my computer, and so that I can, add and use that application right on my laptop. And I also have it now as an application on my phone. And I will go ahead and tell you that I was resistant to learning about my Challenge Tracker app. It is August, right? So Coach Confession, this is August, and my Challenge Tracker app came available to us in March. And I was like, oh my God, I felt overloaded. I felt overwhelmed. I'm sure I was in training, in some sort of training group or some sort of push to diamond group or some sort of running 3 challenge groups at the same time situation and full-time job and busy life and on the go. So I wanted nothing to do with that. I had just figured out my system for Facebook groups. I literally had just finished it up. I have everything in a system, and this is all available to you guys. I have everything for my Facebook groups now in like a little packaged folder system, detailing daily posting, what you can post. You can copy and paste my whole thing. You can use it. You can take it. You can create it. You can make it your own. And I was using scheduler apps. I had spent a year in my business learning how to use different scheduler apps. I started with Hootsuite for the free account. Then I went to the paid account. I went to Buffer free account. I went to the paid account. I learned about Post My Party, and that's the one that I'm using today. I love Post My Party. It is cheaper than me having the Hootsuite and Buffer paid account together. So now I use a Hootsuite free account because that still enables me to schedule things for applications like Instagram. No, not Instagram. Twitter. And, oh God, I don't even know. I don't even know because now I have an assistant doing it for me. But it was postings that Buffer can't do and that Post My Party can't do either, right? So it's another Twitter or Instagram or something, but I'm not really using those applications anymore either. What I learned was it made more sense, and I've been told this before, to focus on one strong social media area first. And then when you're ready and you feel like you have started to conquer and understand and learn that one, and you're using that to your advantage, and you've got it down to, somewhat of a science that works for you and is helping you grow your business, then add a second one. So I was trying Twitter and Instagram because other people were having success there. It worked for other people. It seemed like, I could just post the same things to Instagram that I'm posting to Facebook. I've got an assistant helping me. I'll have them do that. And ultimately what I learned is that, I was paying somebody to kind of build those social networks for myself, but I wasn't even having the time to go on and learn them myself. So I couldn't respond to messages that people were sending me. I never really fully took advantage of the linking them to this page. And then I didn't see a lot of people connecting from Instagram to Facebook, which is really where I wanted them. Or if one of you guys is available that's on the call right now, can you just post on our team page? A few people are asking about the call. Maybe you can tag Bon for me. That would be great. And so what I found was I wasn't even able to keep up and collect email addresses and really utilize those social media platforms for what they were. So I'm now back to refocusing on Facebook as my main social network, and I'm adding YouTube. And I'm working on building a YouTube channel. I feel like for me that makes sense because I actually do enjoy videos. I'm very physical. Most of my videos are fitness workouts and things like that. So it translates, I feel like, to YouTube easier. And so I'm really working on that. And I do have an assistant who helps me with video editing and my YouTube channel so that I'm able to grow that at the same time. And then I've actually recently started Snapchat, and I'm just sort of throwing that in my day because I can post, 12 times a day on Snapchat, no problem. And I can't do that as much on Facebook. I can still keep consistent to 2 or 3 times. So I'm trying that right now. I'm trying that. So I'll give you an update on that. So anyway, when I found out about my challenge tracker app, I was like, no way. I've got my system figured out. I've got my system so dialed in that I have my assistant doing that. That's my mom. So my mom actually assists me with my business a couple hours a week. And I was able to create such a good system in scheduling posts for that I handed that over to somebody. And I hope that when you guys get to that point in your business and talk to me or your upline when you want to know when you're at that point in your business, is to be able to have a package system like that you can send off to somebody and pay somebody else very little to do that, so that you can focus on business growing activities for yourself. And still limiting your time and not having to work 8 hours doing Beachbody. If you have 8 hours to work Beachbody, amazing. You don't have to hire an assistant. It's great. So anyway, it's came out in March. It's now August, and I'm learning about my challenge tracker app. It's time because of the Beachbody Health Bet. And because by utilizing the My Challenge Tracker app, it's advantageous to my clients. I can help more people get healthy. So because that's my goal as a coach, because that's what I lead with, is serving others and helping others, I now have a stronger reason why to invest my time into learning about my Challenge Tracker app. And I will tell you, it didn't take a long time. So when you have an hour in your day, invest it in learning about my Challenge Tracker app. I will share with you guys. All you need to do is go to teambeachbody.com, log in, go to FAQ, search My Challenge Tracker app. You're going to get all your questions answered, and you're going to get all the information you need to share with your clients on how to use it. Because really, all of the questions in there are for the client and for the customer on how to use that application. So I am going to be sharing a post about My Challenge Tracker app with a link to a YouTube video that Beachbody has put up for My Challenge Tracker app. And when you go to the FAQ, you're also going to see a direct link to that video that's going to take you to YouTube. It's a 5-minute video, and Beachbody walks you through exactly how to download the app, how to use the app, what all of the buttons are on that app, and how to connect with your coach and everything like that. So I'm going to be sharing that link to that YouTube video on how to use My Challenge Tracker app to all of my people right now. So I'm going to share it on our Balance Bound Coaches page, so all of our coaches can take advantage of this health bet and learn how to use My Challenge Tracker app so that they can share it with their clients and their customers. Because I will now have, I bet, 5 new customers in the next, I'm going to focus on 5 new customers in the next 3 weeks that I know haven't been as pushed to sign up for a challenge pack or to join a challenge group because they're not on Facebook. And I feel like I can't give them the same support that I'm giving my Facebook challenge group participants because I've got that system set up where I know I'm checking in with them 3 times a day, and they're organizing a group for me so I can then check up on them personally. As far as a system goes, that for me works really well. But because I have people that aren't on Facebook, I have maybe some older clientele that just use email, or I do have clients that are on their phones a lot, but again, just aren't on social media, don't have time for it, things like that, that I can now go back to in my follow-up and I can say, hey, there's this health bet that's happening and I have a new application where we can connect on the phone. So all you have to do when you get your workout done, open your app and hit, yep, got my workout done. Yep, drank my shake. And it's going to take them 10 seconds. I think this app will be great for men because I think that a lot of the Beachbody, you know, first of all, is swarmed with women coaches. So a lot of what we do right now as coaches is geared towards women. That's just the way it is. I went to Platinum Edge just under a year ago, which is Christine Dwyer's yearly annual conference, which is the other really big conference other than Beachbody's Summit. In my opinion, in our Team Phoenix opinion, this is the better conference to go to because you get more direct training on being an entrepreneur, on branding yourself in a business world, in working on social media, more so than Beachbody and what they train you on for Beachbody, right? So, and what I was told at that conference just under a year ago is that this network is saturated with women. And you know, we heard from 2 male coaches at that conference and heard from them about how there really is more of a need for male coaches in this business. And so, you know, I have really been trying to recruit more men because I agree there's so, you know, in the 2.6 billion, that astronomical number of people that are obese in America, there are a lot of men that are obese, and it's not as talked about as it is with women. You know, women talk about having babies, needing to lose weight. Women are emotional, talk about eating and needing to lose weight. You know, there's a lot more of, you know, connection with women in this business. And so there are more women coaches right now. But it is true that men who maybe want to lose more weight or get healthy are more apt to do it on their own. But there are a lot of men that need the support and accountability just like women do. And there are a lot more men that are going to want to work with male coaches or connect with male coaches. This business is a relationship business. This business is about connecting with like-minded people. Men are going to want to work with more men are going to want to work more with men than they are with women. Therefore, we need more men helping people out there. Men will be able to collect women for clients and customers as well as men. And so I believe that this challenge tracker app is going to be really great to help more men get healthy, because you can have a simple check-in. I think I think this connects more with men. I think that they are going to want to just check in and be like, yo, got my workout in, boom, hit a button and help to stay on track, as opposed to our Facebook groups right now, which are really emotional, are really digging into, you know, the why they're here. And I'm not saying the why is not important for men. It is, but it's a lot more emotional with women. So there's a lot more ooey gooey posts and support in our Facebook groups than there's going to need to be in this challenge tracker app. So if you have male clientele, I think this is also going to connect with them. So if you're a woman coach, I think you're going to want to use this app. So long story short, it's my time to start using this app. So I feel so grateful to be a leader on our team, to be forced to learn about it, and, you know, make sure that you guys have the information and knowledge, and encourage you guys to learn about it as well. So if you haven't already, download it. And I'm going to give you all the information that you can easily copy and paste and share with your customers. I'm going to be posting it in my current 21-day group so that all of those challengers that I'm working with right now will know that starting September 5th, they can be on their phone and do the same thing. It's only going to take them about 15 seconds more to check in on this challenge tracker app, and they'll have a chance to win money with the health bet. And so I'm going to be sharing it on our Team Balance Bound fitness page. So that's our free ongoing accountability group. I want to make sure everybody in there knows about the opportunity. And I'm telling you guys this because I want you to make sure that you are connecting with people that are your customers right now. All of your customers should know about the opportunity to check in. All it is 5 shakes a week and three workouts a week. And I think that is the simplest way that we can get people involved in reaching their goals. I think it's attainable for everybody. I don't think it's overwhelming. And I think it's a great start for any customer of yours. And I also think it's great it's a great and easy way to connect with people too, and share with them, again, another avenue to share with them about getting a healthy lifestyle, setting them up with a challenge pack. And it's another great opportunity for the money objection. if they have a money objection. Now, we can't say what the pot's going to be because it's going to be split between a lot of people, right? So it's $1 million pot that Beachbody's putting up, and then they're putting up $5 to every challenge pack sold from now until September 5th, or August 31st, sorry, from now until August 31st, up to $3 million. I have a really strong intuition it's going to be $3 million because our Beachbody coaches know how to help people and get challenge packs in their hands. So what I'm saying for you, and now this being a Team Cup month, this is now just another incentive for you to reach out to more people and tell them about this health bet. A money objection, most likely they're going to get a check, and they're going to get a check for really us having another avenue to help hold them accountable to reaching their goals. So for anybody that's hesitant or has that fear of that money objection, that fear, it's a fear of failure. It's a fear that they're not going to reach their goals. It's a fear that they're going to try something different and get the same result that they've always had. When we know that this is different, we know the nutrition of Shakeology works. And if it doesn't, it's money back guaranteed. So the money objection goes away. We know the fitness programs work, but we know these things work in combination with support of a coach being there for them every single day and making sure they check in. We know that in combination, those things work. And so with this challenge tracker app and this health bet, it forces them to get in the habit, right? That money incentive forces them to get in the habit of checking in. Right? So that first month, but just by doing what they need to do, they'll receive a check. They're going to split the pot with everybody that does 5 shakes a week and 3 workouts a week. Make sure you guys know that the 5 shakes a week, they have to include a picture of Shakeology. They have to include a picture to be eligible. They can't just check in for Shakeology. They have to add a photo. And it's really simple, and that 5-minute video tutorial is going to show them how to do it. And they can either take a photo or they can take it from their photo library, just like they would when they're posting to Facebook. And it can be of them either like making their shake, showing the ingredients. It can be of them drinking the shake or just the picture of Shakeology. And what I love about that is that that's great for us as coaches because we incentivize them in our groups to post pictures because we'll give prizes for the more interaction, right? We know that if you've been a coach long enough and you've been running groups, we know that the coaches that do post those pictures and do share more are the ones that reach their goals faster, are the ones that stick around longer. We know that those that are posting about it, posting and sharing pictures, we know that that's potentially the start of a great coach, right? It's somebody that's doing the vital behaviors, that's getting their workout in, that's drinking their shake, that's sharing about it, that's obviously enjoying the process, that is definitely getting results. And that's the start of a great coach. That's the start of building your team. That's the start of helping even more people, finding like-minded people that want to be healthy, naturally share about it, and can therefore help more people. So that's another reason why I love the app. Okay. I think that it's going to be easy for people. I think you're going to connect with people that aren't on Facebook. I think you're going to connect with more men, that don't need the ooey gooey. You're going to start to create what is a good, strong, what we call rock star challenger. You're going to help somebody get results and get healthy. And they might even end up becoming a coach and gaining financial stability, or at least getting their Shakeology paid for and being able to continue to afford drinking Shakeology. And they might even win money with a health bet. So with the health bet that's going on. So I want to encourage you guys to use this incredible resource that Beachbody is giving us to have more courage to invite and to really put a lot of time into inviting. We have goals. A lot of us right now, it's a team cup. We have goals to reach. This is another tool and resource to reach that goal. You just have to invest that time. You have to get that power hour in. And if you're not even at a power hour place, all you have to do is do the vital behaviors, right? The health bet is drinking Shakeology, working out, sharing it. If you can do that for the next 2 weeks and you can then send personal messages to people that are on your list of 100 to 200 people that you came up with on that list. And you can share with them this exciting opportunity for them to get healthy and win money, right? Whatever, this is just another avenue to reach people. So use it to your advantage. Invite a minimum of 5 people a day. Personally message 5 people a day about this health bet. And I bet you have no problem reaching your Success Club goal this month. And you have no problem reaching your goal of helping 3 people a month, or maybe it's more. You have no problem getting your Shakeology covered for. You have no problem hitting an Emerald goal. You have no problem getting closer to Diamond. Let's see. I encourage you to post about it. So be diligent about your posts. We talk about posting on social media, a minimum of 2 to 3 times a day, 3 to 5 if you can. 80, 20, 80% of you, who you are, what you do on a daily basis, sharing your life, opening up, and 20% what you're doing, sharing your Shakeology, sharing your workouts, sharing about the health bet, sharing about serving others, sharing about receiving your first paycheck, sharing 20% of your lifestyle of being a coach, being able to work from home, having that freedom, building up for something bigger and greater that you want to do, being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, 20% of that every day. And I want you to post between now and August 31st, which is a week and a half. Oh my God, crazy. Less than a week and a half. Post at least 3 times specifically about a challenge group that you're doing on this challenge tracker app, and the health bet, and joining your challenge group, getting healthy. You don't have to mention, Beachbody, Challenge Pack, things like that, because especially if you're new to coaching, people don't know what that means. Just talk about committing to fitness, committing to nutrition, offering them meal plans, drinking a superfood protein shake. Speak in those general terms of what support you're going to provide. And share at least 3 times that there's a call to action of join me. Comment below, I'm in. Comment below, yes, please. Comment below, more, I'm interested in hearing more. Comment below with your email and I'll contact you with details. Make sure there's 3 posts in the next 10 days of a call to action for this. And if you haven't already been invited, I created our first group. And I created a group. And what I'd like to do, if you guys want to, is just commit to being a challenger in that group. Commit to learning that app as a challenger. And for this week. Yep, it's starting tomorrow, the 22nd. Or whatever that is, the 22nd. And for a week, participating as coaches. Participate, checking in your Shakeology, setting up your profile. Set up your profile. If you're on this team, then all of our coaches are in here. If I'm not your upline or your sponsored coach, they're in this group. And why not share with them your pictures right now? Why not share with them your fitness goals? That's why we all are here, right? Is to reach our goals. Share with them your Shakeology, share with them your before pictures, your measurements, your weight, track it for a week and see what results you come up with. Be a proof the product works, and learn the application so that you can then help other people. I encourage every single one of you to host a group for the health bet. Host a group on the Challenge Tracker app, September 5th to October, 3rd maybe. It's October something because it's exactly 4 weeks, okay? So commit to spending less than an hour learning how to use this application. Commit to 3 posts in the next 10 days, inviting them with a call to action. Commit to inviting 5 people a day to this challenge. And commit to checking in for a week in the app with us as a team to learn about it, to use it as a challenger so you can help other people experience it as a challenger, to learn how to use it as a coach, and to connect with our team as a coach and ask questions about the application. Train yourself this week in this application, and I have no doubt, and I'm saying this to myself too, that it's going to help your business grow. and it's going to help you to help more people. I'm going to open it up for questions at the end in about 2-3 minutes. Questions about the Health Bet, about the my challenge tracker app, and any other questions you might have about life in general, relationships. Just kidding. Okay. Did I mention that I'm moving in with a boy to a brand new place in 10 days as well? Okay. Okay. So what I want to do too, and I think this can be something that we can do on each of our calls, is I want to talk about something that's happening real live in my business, or eventually I want you guys to be sharing something that happened in your business this week that, we can share with our team, because it's going to happen to one of us again in our future. And I just want to use this as an example. So it's Team Cup, and we'll get email updates about, where we're at with Success Club. If you're not already, you should be logging into your back office every day and checking out your back office, where your Success Club points are at, any new customers, personal volume points, leadership ladder, owning your business and seeing where you need to grow and making sure it's accurate. Are you getting paid for what you need to get paid for? We need to be self-responsible in that regard. So I'm checking my Success Club points because it's Team Cup month. And, I was at 4. I'm at 4. No, I'm at 2 with Gary. And right now I'm at 2 with me. And I should be at 4 with both. So, I check why. I look and I see, I have -2 points. Why do I have -2 points? So this is actually the first time in my business in 2 years I've had -2 points. -2 points comes with a return. So I guess it's a good thing that I haven't had to deal with this in 2 years. This is literally my first return of a challenge pack. So even though the person ordered the month before, great news, it doesn't affect your Success Club points from the month before. So if you're ever worried about hitting Success Club 5 qualifications, 10 qualifications, thank God it doesn't take it away from the month before, because we all know we get there by the skin of our teeth sometimes. But it does take it when they get the return the following month. So what I looked at though was -2. I knew exactly what that was, and I knew it shouldn't have been -2, because what it was is I live in the mountains, and anybody that orders, and I know this now, for the first time, it's going to take 7 to 10 days, always closer to 10 to 12 days for you to receive your challenge pack. That is my personal experience. That is the experience of almost every single person that has ordered in and around the mountains of Colorado, for whatever reason. And 15 to 20% of the time now, my experience is they don't ever receive the package. So we have to be really patient and communicate that up front. That will alleviate anybody's concern about good customer service. Okay. And these are ways that, there's a lot of instances where we can't control customer service. But I'm learning to grow patience. And that's good, because that's the character defect that I'm working on, is growing in my patience. And so customer and coach relations has helped me to get better with my patience. And now I'm learning to be more proactive so that I can at least provide my customers with best customer service. And so this particular, it was a coach. Their challenge pack never got to them. And it was kind of weird, because they actually did order a challenge pack the month before as a customer, and they got their challenge pack in 10 days. This time they didn't receive it, even though it was the same address. It actually got returned right back to Beachbody. And instead of my customer or my coach now having to contact coach relations to see where their package was at, I now know in my experience that I can contact coach relations on their behalf. I can contact customer relations on their behalf. In my first year of the business, I didn't know that. I didn't know that because my coach didn't know that, and I'm not sure even when it became possible. But the way that we can now do that on behalf, because before it was always if somebody needs to cancel, and if somebody does need to cancel Shakeology, that customer does need to call the 1-800 number. As far as I know, to date, August of 2016, they still, in order to fully cancel something, cancel their Shakeology order as a customer, they do need to call and cancel. But if it's a change of order, if it's a check-in on ship date, if it's a coach question, and again, I'm dealing with a shipment or an order, we can do a live chat. So I can log into my own Team Beachbody website, and I can go to contact. I always just scroll to the bottom and hit contact. I go to live chat, and I can fill out on behalf of that coach or customer all the information I need from them that I don't already have in my back office is their last 4 social. So when they are a coach, they have provided Beachbody with their social security number. So now they just take that extra measure to make sure they're talking to that person by asking them for the last 4 digits of the social, just as any bank would when you call them and, thing like that. So as long as they're willing to share their last 4 social, which so far in my experience now recently being able to do this, everybody has been willing to share those last 4 with me because they would rather have me do it on their behalf because it does take time. And so it helps me to provide my coaches and customers with better customer service because I'm dealing with customer and coach relations. I can control that conversation, and I can't control the person they're going to get on the phone or online, which we know half the time is from another country. That's the reality of working with a big business like this is they have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week customer service, which is great, but sometimes they don't always get the best service and the most knowledgeable service because Beachbody is growing so rapidly. New things are happening, new processes and systems, and they're on top of that. But anyway, so you have their email, you have their coach ID, now you have their last 4 social. You can do a live chat with their question, change any Shakeology order, check on a shipment, check on maybe you can cancel their club membership. You can get a refund, ask for a refund or anything, check on a payment, things like we can do all that now on their behalf. So I was able to contact Coach Relations on his behalf and say, hey, or actually this time I contacted on my behalf because I was saying I have -2 points. And I knew that my coach had actually received his package because I had contacted, once it got returned, I had contacted Coach Relations and I said, hey, where's this package? They said it got returned, wrong address. I said, no, right address. I have my coach's address. So I was able to give them that information. I knew what he needed. So they shipped it out. They shipped it out, rush delivery, 2 to 3 days. He did get it on the 3rd day. He hadn't been charged yet. Now he's going to get charged. Once he gets charged, then the Success Club points come back on my account. So sometimes it does take that extra step, but I just want you guys to know that you should be checking your back office. When you do see those minus points, check in, you can see what customer it is, and you can contact Coach Relations on their behalf, on your behalf, and just make sure that it's resolved. So that's what I just wanted to share with you guys as far as my experience on a situation that happened this week. So moving on, hopefully you guys have had a chance to think about my challenge tracker app, HealthBet, action steps. So I'm going to open the floor to you guys to any questions and any comments. So just unmute yourself when you want to share.
Say, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. I don't really have a whole lot as far as the challenge tracker app goes. I think it is great for guys. I'm on my 4th group right now using that app. And I will say that I've gotten a lot of feedback, as you were saying, like the guys really like it, but the girls absolutely hate it. I've had a few girls that have started in that app. I kind of did a test group with just people that had ordered exercise stuff and they hadn't done Shakeology, and I thought maybe seeing the check-in for Shakeology might entice them to do that. And so I had allowed other people into that group. And if they haven't done a Facebook group, they love the Challenge Tracker app usually. At least in my experience. So that was just kind of a quick thought I had about that. But it is super simple to use, and you can log on just mychallengetrackerapp.com, and you can go ahead and schedule posts and stuff, guys. And like Chris was talking about the video, check that out. The HealthBet, that's going to be huge. I've talked to quite a few people about it. They're all like, well, there's going to be so many people doing it, that's not going to be worth the cut. Da, 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 da. Anyway, whatever. Hopefully we'll get some more positive feedback here throughout this week. And then just as far as this week goes, I think we just need to keep going and posting every day. That's always hard for me. And I think I have too many groups open right now, and I'm having a hard time keeping track of everything. But that's really all the comments I've got for you today.
Great. Thanks, Taylor.
I do not have any questions this time.
Okay, cool. I also then will just share, we have about a minute left, that I'm interested in the Challenge Tracker app now too, because I see that you have the ability to upload videos directly from YouTube. And because YouTube is my second social media site that I'm looking to build and grow on, it's great because when they click on the video, it's going to automatically send them to YouTube. And so they'll be on my YouTube channel. And I've been having a hard time getting people to my YouTube channel. So I'm really excited about the advantage of that as well on my Challenge Tracker app. Bon, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay, great. So let's start sharing. I will go ahead and follow this meeting right now. I will replay this video for you guys on our team page. I'll share a little bit of my Challenge Tracker app so you have the information to copy and